All right, welcome back, all you beautiful people. Wanted to apologize. This is late. I missed a day, missed Alan Wake, because I accidentally messed up the video. Not the audio. The audio is completely fine. Normally, that's the thing. Normally, when somebody messes up, they're like, oh, I forgot to record the audio, so, and it happens, actually, you know what? No, nobody's ever said I forgot to record the audio. People say, "Oh yeah, something broke. The audio's messed up. Have to replay this." I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you truthfully. I didn't record any video. I sat there. I recorded audio. I turned my video to preview to see what it would look like if I would recorded it, and then I just left it on preview. I synced the audio to the video, and it was great. Oh, it was fun. Ended up finishing episode 6, The Departure. It was about 30 minutes from where we left off in the last episode. Did a little bit of shooting, found my way. To be honest, I can't even remember. Oh, I was running, and there's a shadow tornado. It was literally a shadow tornado, and that was what you were supposed to do. It was fight the shadow tornado. So it turns out Thomas Zane, who I kept calling Billy Zane, which is the actor, Thomas Zane, his wife died, I think, and then he wrote her back with his, Dorian Gray type magical power. If you love something so much, you can, kind of focus all your energy into it, and he wrote his wife back. His wife was Barbara, Babs. And then he ended up using his magic to bring her back, but she was all broken. Thomas Zane ended up writing Babs back, but she was wrong. She was twisted. She was dark. He said, she didn't have a heart. And then he tried to kill the shadow Barbara, or maybe he killed the real Barbara, but it was a shadow. He carved her heart out, apparently. So I think Thomas Zane went a little bit crazy. And then I don't really know. I don't know. What ended up happening is I took the clicker. X-Men, I think it was The Last Stand, X-Men The Last Stand, I kind of walked up the hill to the shadow tornado, and then I just kept firing flare guns at it, and it finally exploded, and then I was back in the cabin, and I think, I had a dream, where it was the one last shadow creature was trying to convince me to, oh, no, everything's okay, everything's fine. And it was showing me a picture, it was showing me an image of Alex in our apartment. And she's like, no, it's okay, come back and lay with me. So it was it was very messed up, to say the least. Then, after I kind of escaped, I took the clicker, and then went through a kind of a weird dreamscape-esque landscape where concepts where ideas and concepts were actually words. So you're kind of in this kind of black fog thing, and then you see a bunch of white letterings everywhere. It says, chair, bird, telephone, bridge, and then you shine your light on the letters, and then it breaks them, and then they turn real. So it's bridge. Now I can go that way. Eventually, I kill the shadow lady. Alan Wake kills the shadow lady by sticking the clicker in the hole in her chest and lighting it up. So she dies. But then Alan learns from Thomas Zane's failure, because it's something about everything needs to be in balance, I thought. I don't know. So he saves Alex by, I think, sacrificing himself. By, balancing it out. Being oh, take me, leave my wife alone. Which is really strange when you think about it. Which is fine. As a narrative, that's completely okay. You see it all the time where it's oh, I'm take my life, leave that person alone. But usually the person being sacrificed for knows that a sacrifice is made, When really, this whole game didn't really take place for Alex. I think it was right at the beginning. It was Alex was, the power went out, and I went in to check the generator, and then Barbara took her. So, for Alex, the entire game is oh, it's dark. Oh, I've been attacked. Oh, I'm in the water. And then splashes out of the water and it's oh my God. Oh, what happened? oh my God, Alan, where are you? And Alan's gone, right? Because he sacrificed himself. So now freaking Alex has to go on this quest to be like, hey, where's my husband? It's been a week? It's been 2 weeks? There's been shadow creatures? What the fuck's going on? Where's my husband? So I think that's kind of a bittersweet ending for Alex. I'm excited to see what the second game is about, Alan Wake American Nightmare trademark. I'm kind of interested in seeing what the... Come on now. Oh, episodes. The specials are, because I'm assuming they're kind of backstory or prequels or sequels or sidequels. The whole reason why I'm doing this kind of boring talking episode is, and the reason why this is so late, is I was trying to work myself up to replaying Alan Wake. Not just what I missed. Like, I would be completely fine playing for 30 minutes and just re-recording it and kind of blathering on, but I would have to play for another 30 minutes to get up to the spot that I missed. I'd probably have to watch a little bit of my old video for, 5-10 minutes to see where I left off. And it was, to be honest, I didn't want to do it. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Alan Wake, but it was a hard enjoyment. I put a deadline on myself for this game. I was like, you know what? This is the first game I started on YouTube. I'm just gonna finish it. Just put it to bed, put it to rest. Not just trail off like a lot of people do. I'm gonna play it right to the end. I might not play the extras, but I'm gonna play it right to the end. So I played it to the end. So I feel like I'm vindicated. I feel like I've completed what I had to do. But I don't want to play it again. Like, it was an okay game. Like, nothing bad against these people. I think it was my displeasure with the game ultimately comes down to what I put on myself and the boring mechanic of the shadow fight. I mean, it was a whole game of just like fighting shadow men, and it was scary as hell. In like that first episode, it was terrifying, those shadow guys. By the end, it was pretty boring. The old hat. Alright, well, thank you for listening to me ramble on. I apologize for not finishing Alan Wake. Not that anyone minds. I mean, nobody's really watching this, but, it was more of an open challenge to myself. Well, thank you for watching. We're going to be starting up a new series. Day after tomorrow, I believe. I don't know yet, so keep an eye out. Hopefully it'll be a game that I like, that I can probably finish in a couple hours, because, oh man, putting a deadline, and that's another thing, playing a game where you're like, all right, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna be entertaining. You kind of got to be prepared for it. You got to be pumped up, So sometimes I think it kind of takes the fun out of some games. So I think I need to is that something you learn? I don't know. Well, thank you for watching Alan Wake.